How did Tyla get criticized by Nigerians and Americans in the same week? Usually when a celebrity trends, it's because one group of people is upset, but Tyla somehow managed to get criticized by Nigerians and Americans in the same week. And strangely enough, the two controversies have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Let's start with Nigeria. When Tyla announced her A-pop world tour, Lagos was listed as one of the official tour stops, but the announcement quickly sparked backlash online, with some Nigerians saying they no longer wanted her performing there, while others reignited old debate.
I know that being colored is like my culture, it exists in my context, but I'm also black, like being colored is something that happened through a lot of pain. Our South African history is very painful. We were separated from each other and given these names, and colored became our culture. So it's still something that we're very prideful about. I think it was a very important thing for me to go through and learn, and for the conversations to just open up, and I just hope whoever sees this can make their videos on TikTok, and like maybe we can come to some sort of understanding, it's just such a huge conversation to have.
Good evening. Thank you for clicking. This controversy is getting bigger. America now join hands with Nigerians in boycotting South African singer Tyla. But what exactly sparked this backlash? Or do you think she's being unfairly judged or facing the consequences of her own words? Alright, stay with me as we break down the full story. Remember that I will join you for my conclusion, but as you watch, do not forget to give me a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. Yes, thank you for watching anyways. I'm always here with you. Stay your girl, Linda.
How did Tyla get criticized by Nigerians and Americans in the same week? Usually when a celebrity trends, it's because one group of people is upset, but Tyla somehow managed to get criticized by Nigerians and Americans in the same week. And strangely enough, the two controversies have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Let's start with Nigeria. When Tyla announced her A-pop world tour, Lagos was listed as one of the official tour stops, but the announcement quickly sparked backlash online, with some Nigerians saying they no longer wanted her performing there, while others reignited old debates surrounding Tyla and her identity. Then, just days later, the Lagos date quietly disappeared from the official tour schedule. Now, here's what's important. We know Lagos was announced, we know it was later removed, but Tyla and her team haven't explained why, meaning any claims that the backlash caused the cancellation are still just speculation. While that conversation was happening in Africa, Tyla was suddenly facing a completely different wave of criticism in America. During a live stream with Kaisa Nat, some viewers felt Tyla came across as distant or uninterested. Short clips from the stream quickly spread across social media, with people accusing her of having an attitude or lacking chemistry on camera. Others, however, defended her, pointing out that the viral clips often strip away context and that not every personality is naturally loud or high energy, especially in live stream environments that thrive on chaos and constant jokes. It's a reminder of how difficult global fame has become. Every interview is analyzed, every facial expression becomes a headline, and every interaction is judged by millions of people who may only be seeing a 15-second clip. Whether you agree with the criticism or not, one thing is becoming clear: the bigger Tyla gets, the bigger the spotlight becomes for our South African pop star. The biggest in Africa, coming from South. Shout out to Tyla. Shout out to her, of course. I love and leave you. Please follow me right now. Shout out to you. Follow me right now. Bye!
Tyla is not selling the United States because people don't like her personality here. A lot of people in the US find Tyla's personality to be off-putting. They basically think she's stuck up. Now, before anybody who's South African jumps down and be like, oh my gosh, here's another American. First off, I've defended Tyla in the past. I'm looking at why Tyla's not doing well, and I'm going to give you some of the reasons. One of the reasons started with that conversation around her race. I understand it means something in South Africa. I completely get that. However, I blame her team. Her team should have prepped her on how to properly answer that question. Number two, the whole thing with the awards, where she didn't want to hold her awards and then she turned around looking like someone was going to hold it. That does not cross well in the United States. I don't think she did it like hey, I'm bigger than everybody, I'm bigger than the program. but that's how it came across. This newer thing with her and Kai on his stream where she opened the curtain. There's a bunch of little instances where people have made in their minds, especially the American people have made in their minds, Tyla is stuck up. Unfortunately, Tyla is in a sector where her prettiness, though it is a positive and though it has helped her, it is also somewhat of a detriment, because you can't look like that and also be perceived as a BI, right? Especially if you're not from the country. And it's unfortunate because Tyla has all the ingredients to be successful. She's beautiful, she's talented, she could sing, she could dance, you know, she does have a nice personality, but that whole stuck up, I'm better than, bigger than the program, that's going to be tough to try to sell to the American media. And I can already hear your comments now. Tyla doesn't need to be big in the US to be big. Didn't say that. But if you want to be a global artist, you have to do well in the American market.
I saw those videos and I said, I'm coming. Yo, December in Nigeria.
Yes.
It's too much.
Alright, so first of all, there will be no Tyla show in Nigeria. It is not happening. So this is a message to the show organizers and the show promoters that are bringing Tyla into Nigeria, that show is not happening.
What is not there? Come. Come first. We protect you.
We're not going to take that. Tyla must not have that show. We have Nigerian artists. Why is she coming to Nigeria to take away our jobs? She's coming to take away our jobs. We don't want foreigners. We have our own musicians. They can do the shows in our country. We don't want South African musicians or celebrities who are not speaking up against xenophobia to come to our country.
She was there. She watched her people mistreat other Africans.
One video where you came out, stood up, and said something against what your brothers are doing to Nigerians and other foreigners.
No South African artist should be trying to do anything in Nigeria right now, especially the South African artists that have been quiet through all the mistreatment of Nigerians at the hands of South Africans in South Africa.
Now, nobody said Tyla personally created xenophobia. She already knows that as much as we all do.
This Omo electoral arrest response is one of the many reasons why Nigeria will never unite.
So Nigerians are angry and are calling for the boycott of Tyla's show coming up this December in Lagos.
Come. Come. And she just come. Just they draw for plane like this. They land up Lagos like this. And we just cook and say, we want to tell you something. Hold on for one corner.
Tyla, I'm giving you 48 hours to cancel your show. Nigerians don't want you in Nigeria. Cancel your show.
It will be insensitive for you to think that the Nigerian people are overreacting when they say that Tyla, the South African artist, will not be allowed to perform in Lagos.
Destroy our people. You are hunting down Africans. But you now want to come and perform in Nigeria.
Wait a minute, is that Nigeria we are seeing or Nigerian? You got nerves. Because, bro, it is crazy the kind of treatment that Nigerians in South Africa, they have been subjected to.
Tyla, I don't have issues with you. I like you, you're a cool girl. But at this point, go back. Okay?
Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Boom. Tyla is coming to Lagos to come and do show. What is wrong with you guys? Is that not even disrespectful to us? It be like she made us now.
The conversation is not even about if she can come and perform or not. The conversation is about the emotions that we feel for what South Africans have actually done to Nigerians, and not just Nigerians, Ghanaians as well.
It's just a very simple message to Tyla. There is no debate about this thing. We are not foolish. Nigerians are not foolish.
Ignore her. When she stepped foot for that Muritala Mohammed International Airport for Lagos, they will send her back. Be a better way to do it.
Well, not to say Tyla the come. Which of the country not to say Tyla the come? Now the Nigeria where with their big another Nigeria with Tyla the go. Come, Tyla go big.
Come to Nigeria. Yes, now come to Nigeria.
In whatever you are doing in this life, you don't have issue with Nigerians. Don't allow Nigerians to hate you.
Now, a lot of Nigerians are saying that Tyla cannot come to Nigeria because our people in South Africa were chasing away people from other African countries a few weeks back, and Tyla did not say anything.
You say, we need to boycott Tyla's tour. We need to boycott her show here in Lagos.
If you want to laugh, go to Tyla's comment section. God. I swear, Nigerians, they know they carry last.
No! Go back! Tyla, go back!
No be today. All these South African people don't they misbehave with our people in their country. They do this in 2014. They do it 2019, 2018.
This is not about her music. It's about the fact that she didn't say anything about the xenophobic attack happening in South Africa.
Nigerians are not really happy when they realize Tyla, who is a South African artist, is going to be coming in their country to perform.
Make me sway, make me harder, make me lose our brain, make me so no. See, Tyla, may they know why you see. We are very loving people and welcome. We are very accommodating. Must go back to the country.
Just like the foreigners need to go back, your hair will go back.
My unpopular opinion on Tyla as a Black American as to why she's flopping, I don't even really think it has to do with the whole color shit. I think her music is just not that good. Because there's plenty of artists that have a terrible personality or that have said things against Black Americans. Well, she didn't even say nothing against Black Americans, but there's artists and people who have said things against Black Americans that Black Americans still like because their music or whatever they do is good. Burna Boy said that Black Americans don't have a culture, and people will still play Burna Boy. Kai Cenat tried to say the same thing. People still stream his shit. R. Kelly was sleeping with kids, and Black Americans will still play his music because they think it's good. So, you know, Tamar Braxton, known to be a B-word. I just at her concert the other day, and bitch or not, she can fucking sing, okay? So Black Americans are actually real. Chris Brown just be having sold out tours, okay? The personality and the fact that she said offensive things or she did that shit with Halle or whatever, yes, people were annoyed by that, but the real issue is that her music is just simply not that good. It's not memorable enough for people to go want to look it up and stream it. That's just what it is. If the music was really good, I promise you people would still be listening to that shit. I'm telling you, like, people are quick to Black Americans. Black Americans are not a monolith. And there are some of us that very much will judge an artist based on the shit that they do in real life and not listen to them because we don't agree with how they act in real life or the things that they do, their politics, XYZ. But there's also plenty of Black Americans who don't care about that as long as the music is good. And if she don't even have them, babe, it's the music. It's the music. She is one of those people who her music is not memorable, but she can dance. She's pretty. She can sing. She's not a bad singer, but she's not a memorable singer. So it's just like that coupled with.
So a lot of Americans, primarily Black Americans, although I have seen some white Americans as well, seem to believe that Tyla is flopping terribly with A-pop because she'd sold 17k units in her first week and landed number 43 on the Billboard 200. And the reasoning is mainly because they believe she didn't market herself well to her audience, who is primarily Black Americans, because she hates being Black. It's what people have said, because she shouldn't have explained her heritage, because she should have assimilated to American culture, because she wanted or needed the American market. Now, obviously, the global Billboard charts numbers have come out. She's debuted number 1 on the global chart, and like, I think anyone that knows Tyla knows that above anything she's a global artist. And because America has so much like centricity on what the global market is, it just makes sense to market yourself in America to stay a global artist. But I digress. Just to kind of like give everyone that has all of a sudden became a chart expert last week some context as to maybe some of the other people who I would consider her peers and where they debuted with their last solo albums. So Victoria Monet's Jaguar 2 debuted with 15k first week sales and was number 60 on the Billboard 200s. Normani's Dopamine sold 12k units in the first week and landed number 91 on the Billboard 200s. Chloe Bailey's In Pieces, which is her last solo album, sold 10k units first week and landed 119 on the Billboard 200. Although this isn't her most recent, this is her like first album before she like really popped off. Sabrina Carpenter's Emails I Can't Send only sold 18k first week and was 23 on the Billboard 200. Bearing in mind she was on Disney, she had the Olivia Rodrigo scandal, and she had 2 massive hits off that, Feather and Another Song. For some international artists, Rihanna's Auntie sold 16k units first week and debuted 27 on the Billboard 200, bearing in mind there was a deal in place with Samsung which wasn't counted for the first week, which bought like loads and loads of her albums. Thames' last album that charted was 16k units and was number 56 on the Billboard 200. Zara Larson's Midnight Sun sold 11k units first week and landed 119 on the Billboard 200. Pink Panther's Fancy That sold 14k units and was number 72 on the Billboard 200. Ira Star's The Year I Turned 21 sold 8k units first week and was 195 on the Billboard 200. So if I was any of these other girls, my thing would be maybe I need to start saying some shit like, I hate being like, maybe I need to piss off a demographic to get to sell, because by that logic, all these other girls which are genuinely superstars in their own accord, like every single one of them, I love all of their music. Rihanna, a massive star that had a massive career, still only sold 16k pure like unit, not pure sales, but units outside.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at number 3 and number 10. I don't want to say nothing, but now I understand why Tyla, she wanted to pass by Nigeria, because she understands what is going on in Nigeria. Did you see number 3? And did you see number 10? So, who is the best supporter? And then you hear people in the comment section saying that, she don't even need that money. What are they going to use? Nairas. But do you see, guys, that you are destroying other people's career? Do you see that you are destroying our artists' career? You are destroying people's business. Do you see what you guys are doing? Until when? Until when? Until everyone will come back and stay in South Africa. Don't you hear that there is our brothers and sisters who are even afraid to say they are from South Africa right now, who are staying overseas, who don't feel safe anymore? Yeah, ne? But yeah, number 3 and number 10. Wow. Wow. Anyway, thank you so much, our brothers and sisters, for keep on supporting our artists, even in these times. But wow.
Yeah, but Nini, what do you guys, Muliona Tyla may have to remove her Nigeria dates, the Nigeria from her tour.
Yeah.
You'll be fina. Where? So much backlash from a lot of creators in Nigeria. Mpaka nilienda kuangalia Bebe kwa website ametoa. If you look at the poster on her page, has Nigeria in December. But says here ametoa. She shared to check it out.
Yeah. I don't know. Niliona wanasema, some of them wanasema Nigeria loves you, so put it back, kuja. But I don't know. Maybe
with the political situation, I think from a PR standpoint, it may be the right.
That is it, people. Thank you for watching up to this moment. As this debate continues online, it's important to separate verified facts from opinions and emotions. Public figures often face intense scrutiny, but it's up to each person to decide whether a boycott is justified. What do you think? Should Tyla be held responsible for the controversy surrounding her comments and public image, or has the reaction gone too far? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification for more updates. I remain your girl Linda. Until I see you again in my next video, stay blessed.